you've been through, why you got scars. Since you walked through the door, I've been trying to reach you, 'cause I feel you. What's the story to tell? What's the story behind the mountain you're trying to climb? Think I've heard it before in a movie line. We can write our own ending this time. I wanna say no.
Good morning. What's up, fam? Welcome back to another weekly vlog. It is Monday morning. We do not have school today. As you can see, little guy is in the back because of Martin Luther King Day. So happy Martin Luther King Day to all of you guys. We are heading to Walmart to go pick up a grocery order. I actually wasn't going to film today just because I have a ton of other filming that I want to do and stuff, but I decided to go ahead. Why not start the week off? I am feeling way better than the last couple weeks. Seems like stuff is getting back in the groove here, so feeling good about that. We're gonna head to the gym as soon as I get back and film this Walmart order for you guys. Then we are gonna head to the gym. We have to pick up little lady, so she will go to the gym with us. And little dude, we'll go knock out our pool day session, which I am ready for. I'm ready to jump back in the gym after a weekend off and just finally feeling better after a couple weeks, so that is awesome. But I hope you guys are all starting the week off strong and feeling great and ready to kill it, crush it, set your intentions, and just have a better mindset to make this week better than the last, and you will be winning. But I am working on a Zevia Energy. This is the mango ginger, which I love. I did not have anything to eat yet today. I'm actually gonna go knock this pool day out fasted. I forgot how much I like working out fasted. I always just feel better. I don't know. Some people like it, some don't. We're all different. You do what works best for you. But we're gonna go get these groceries and get set up for the week. We hit up Sam's yesterday, which was absolutely awesome, which I filmed for you guys. Finally, after all this time, got a Sam's membership, and holy moly, it was like enormous in there. We were all like super overwhelmed, like didn't know where to start because it was so big. But I don't even think you guys can see me, so I will catch up with you guys when we hit the gym. All right, guys, we are back from getting groceries now, and this is my stack I'm going in with today, the Prolific High Volume PEScience. We're getting ready to sip this baby down, and hopefully it gives me the juice that I need to get through today's pool day. I think this is like the third time that I am trying this set, so hopefully the third time's a charm. All right, we've made it to the gym. We have little lady and little dude ready to rock and roll. Like you guys just saw, finishing up this pre-workout here. Hopefully it gives me the juice that I need today. But I will tell you, on this Monday morning, the gym is like, how packed is it, dude?
Basically every slot is taken.
Every parking spot is almost full, except for a couple. So everybody is getting it on this Monday morning. So if you haven't got up and moved yet today, let's do it.
I won't make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes of my time, and I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, 'cause I'll slip into your dreams tonight. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind.
Just watch me. Just watch me.
I got you wrapped around my finger, but don't you try to call me tomorrow. There's nothing personal in having a little fun. You wait and see if it's worth your while. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind.
Just watch me.
Give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind.
Just watch me. Watch me.
did? Did you have fun? Fun. Killed that pool day, did an hour and a half. We are back now, and I just heated up some leftovers of sausage, peppers, and onions that I cooked a couple nights ago just to clear it out of the fridge, and I haven't done meal prep yet, so for the week, because I didn't have time to do it yesterday. Also threw 2 eggs with it. I didn't have breakfast, so we're going hard for lunch. It's 691 calories, 68 grams of protein, and 19 net carbs. It's 5 o'clock. I'm going in with my snacks. I have 2 of the Sargento light string cheeses because these have been my jam lately, and going in with the Crave bar. I wish that I would have ordered 2 boxes of these instead of 1 because they are bomb. And I also did fill my water up a little bit ago and added some of the goat, the blackberry immunity relay. You guys know this has been my jam for a hot minute and it's literally almost gone, so I need to order more because it is hands down my favorite. Always linked down below, check them out. We're gonna crush these snacks and then go kill our steps. 7:30 and we are going in with this awesomeness. Can you even handle this plate right now, dude? It's like literally next level. I made some home fries, potatoes in the air fryer, have sugar-free G. Hughes ketchup there in the middle, prepped up some coleslaw earlier, and then this pork, y'all. Let me just show you guys this pork. It made a ton. That's everything that's left over after everybody's made their plates. This is what I got from Sam's. Nicole said that this was the bomb. Highly recommended that I get it from Sam's, and it did not disappoint. Like, this is phenomenal. 10 out of 10. Super blown away with how good this was. And it's literally slow smoke for 6 hours, no artificial ingredients, just add your own sauce. I'm like insanely surprised how amazing it is. And this entire plate is clocking in at 566 calories, 48 grams of protein, and 42 net carbs. Oh, I didn't even tell you guys the epic disaster we almost had. Down in the pantry where I keep extra sauces, I looked down there when I was doing my grocery list and I was like, oh, we have extra barbecue sauce because I had some of the sugar-free Sweet Baby Ray's. Well, this is the regular, so that was almost an epic fail. But I ended up finding this in the pantry. This is a G. Hughes sugar-free sweet honey wing sauce, and it is 5 calories a serving, 0 protein, 0 fat, and 1 net carbs. So that saved the day. So here's what we're working with for our snack tonight. I made a birthday cake mug cake. I'm gonna share the recipe with you guys, but I think I need to play with it a little more before it's like spot on. I'll let you know after I taste it tonight. But I have the mug cake in there. Then I topped it with some of this maple vanilla whipped topping. Got this a little while back from Aldi's, 15 calories a piece. I need to get just a regular one, but I want to go ahead and go through that so we're not wasting it. Then I have 115 grams of strawberries on there. Also gonna go in with the chocolate fudge Greek yogurt bar, the Yasso bars. You guys know I love these. 80 calories, 6 grams of protein. Topped all this greatness with some cinnamon for the fudge bar and the mug cake and all of this goodness. It's 279 calories. I'm gonna snack on this while I finish my water, knock out my pages, and then we will wrap it up for the day. Good morning, friends. Happy Tuesday. We are headed back to the house. Little lady and I, we just dropped little dude off at school and it's freezing. Your girl is freezing. It was like, I think 35 degrees this morning, which is absolutely freezing for us, which we have not had like a cold winter at all, which normally February is the coldest month of the year for us. So we are approaching that, but it definitely was cold. But normally I would do legs today and do push day tomorrow, but that way I have a day break in between upper body days. But tomorrow we'll be back on schedule to meet with the trainer and we're doing legs, so that would mean I would need to do push day today, and I just need like some upper body rest, and I have a ton of other stuff to do, and I don't want to start getting overwhelmed this week with everything that I have going on. I'm trying to like get back in the groove from being so behind the last couple weeks. I actually was editing the vlog yesterday and I was like, gosh, this vlog is kind of depressing because I feel like so negative and overwhelmed and stressed out from getting so behind on everything, but we can just pick it up one piece at a time and keep moving forward, right? I definitely am at least feeling better, like back to myself on my health journey. I'm feeling like I am like leaning out, getting rid of some of the inflammation and bloat that came with all the holiday garbage eating. So that always makes me feel better mentally and physically. So I am glad for that. We are what we eat. When you eat better, you feel better, just bottom line. When you move your body, you feel better, bottom line. So if you are feeling like crap, odds are you're not feeding yourself the way that you should and fueling yourself the way that you should. You're not hydrating, you're not moving your body, you're not doing just the basic things that we know to do to feel better. So I'm at least glad to be back to that routine and back to my healthy habits and eating good and moving and all the things, so that I feel better while I'm trying to get the chaos of my life in order. It's not even chaotic at this point. I just was not like managing my time properly. Once I had like stopped doing everything for a week when my daughter got sick, so of course all my like work and home and things like that got behind, and trying to get caught up on all that and navigate it with a little busy toddler is definitely challenging. But this is exciting. I am doing the nitro brew coffee that I got from Thrive, like, I don't know, some weeks or a couple months back. I don't even remember now, but I forgot that I still had a couple left, and I got some of those Fairlife salted caramel protein shakes, and I wanted to try it with the coffee. And also, I am thinking about not doing breakfast anymore, or doing breakfast but just doing it in the form of a protein shake and not having a full-on breakfast, because I like going to the gym fasted and not having like a bunch of food on my stomach and feeling full. I just go harder like that, and I don't like that feeling of being full. I never did before. I never liked running like that. I never liked going to the gym like that. And then once I switched up and started trying to incorporate breakfast, I have just been working out after eating, and I just don't know that it is the best for me. So I think I'm gonna just start incorporating protein shakes, because I still want to get my protein in the morning, but just not eat. Or maybe do a protein shake and start working out earlier and then have breakfast afterwards. That is my goal. That's what I really need to do. But your girl has been struggling to be able to do that or get up that early in the morning or any of that. So we're working on it one step at a time, right guys? Ish. What an awesome cardio session. Just an awesome day at the gym. Just did cardio in the sauna. And all right, sorry guys, I had to pause you for a second, but as you can see, your girl is like drenched sweat, which I was already pouring sweat before I went in the sauna, but the sauna sealed the deal. But I was saying, I was like so fired up on that elliptical machine. I literally wanted to go live and chat with you guys on YouTube or IG, because I just was like super fired up. My brain was like firing a million miles a minute. And I was like, I'm not even gonna remember all of this to tell them. But the first thing I was thinking about is, I talked about it a little bit last week about reshaping your perspective. And that is so huge, because if you think about the things that you're grateful for, it will cancel out all the negative feelings of depression and discouragement and all of that, because you're not going to have a grateful heart and be super negative at the same time. So while I was in my feelings all last week, instead of thinking about that, I reshaped how I was thinking. Thank God my daughter was okay. It could have been worse. It wasn't. So thank God for that. I was super overwhelmed and stressed having a toddler full time when I haven't in so long, and I am trying to maintain and run a business from home. So that just comes with its own complications, and then couldn't keep up on housework. And I have, since my kids have gotten older, I have become somewhat of like a neat freak, almost to an unhealthy point probably. I like my stuff organized. I like stuff decluttered. I don't like a lot of stuff around. Like, I have been like that over the last few years because I know what peace it gives your mind. And if your space is disorganized and a mess, I've talked about it on here quite a few times, your brain will be in chaos too. And try telling a toddler that's like a tornado. She's so busy. She's amazing, but that's any 2-year-old. My kids were like that too, but I wasn't as crazy about it then. So that has all just like taken some time to like get used to, and realize that I have to let go of some control and just be glad that I have a family to mess up my house, or that I work from home and I'm able to take my grandbaby when my daughter's going through this trying time, you know? So it's just reshaping your perspective and how you look at things and seeing the positive side of it and what you're grateful for. And that has totally helped me in more areas than one. And I was starting to get overwhelmed again this morning still, because once I get behind, then playing catch up I feel like takes forever. So I still am like feeling behind on some stuff and feeling overwhelmed, and still have the grandbaby, so trying to navigate how to do all of that. So just trying to like film and stuff like during nap time and all that, you know, just trying to get used to doing all of that because I haven't had to do it. So it's just like some new territory to navigate through, and we'll make a way and we'll crush it nonetheless. I am feeling super hella energized. I miss doing cardio like that. Like, miss it. I did the elliptical because I want to try to have like a little less resistance. You guys know, if you have been around, my right hip and lower back kind of messes with me sometimes, and then in turn makes my right knee act a little cray sometimes, and we're trying to do some stuff to reverse that, some overactive muscles that are just like giving me problems. But that's why I haven't jumped back into running, and also because I need to get my stamina and endurance back up, because I definitely want to run again. You guys know I love running more for my mental than even my physical. And I'm hard-headed too. Like, I'll just jump out there and start running and not like just run through the pain, because that's just how I am. And I'm trying to not be like that this time, and, you know, kind of do it a different way so that I can get rid of that pain and I don't have to run through it, because that's not probably the best. Sometimes it is though, you know, I don't know. I have mixed emotions about that, because I am more of like, in the thought process, like David Goggins, just get out there and get after it, because we learn the best through pain most often in life. And I know a lot of people think that he's extreme, but in my head, I say I'd rather have a world filled with David Goggins than a lot of the pansy-ass people that we are breeding these days. And I'm just being completely frank with y'all. That's real. Like, people need to be able to take a little bit of pain and push past it and grow and learn, and not going out there and hurting yourself and all of that. That goes without saying, but you don't ever know your potential if you just stop at the first little inkling of any discomfort, you know? Like, you'll never know your potential or what you're capable of. So you have to push past. But I'm trying to also balance that with recovery and trying to fix the injury so that I don't have to like make it worse or just keep running through the pain. So I'm all over the place, I know, but I am on my way to Target. I mean, what is even my life? I swear I've probably been here like 25 million times this week. Not for real, but it feels like it. Feels like I live there. So, and then I've got to get little dude from school. Totally killed my water in there, and just feeling absolutely awesome and so appreciative for that, because I have felt like complete garbage for 2 weeks now. And so feeling good is very, very welcomed, and I am going to run on this energy. I will tell you that as much as I like doing fasted cardio and fasted workouts, I like doing them earlier in the morning. When I don't eat all day long, like fasted, and then do it later in the day, I do feel like I'm out of gas more. So I really need to be doing my fasted workouts earlier in the day, like just get a protein shake in as soon as I get up, get my fasted workout in, and then go eat breakfast, because your girl needs her food. So as soon as we get to the house, I will show you what we are whipping up for lunch. That pork that we had last night was so freaking bomb, dude. I'm about to stock up on that from Sam's. that stuff, I was so shook. The whole family was. Everybody loved it. And so I have switched stuff out, and that's what I'm having for lunch today. So I'll show you as soon as we get to the house and whip it up. Okay, so here we are. We've made it back. We've thrown the pork on some of the Carb Counter Street tacos. These are 20 calories a piece. Love them. Threw some of the coleslaw on there. The sugar-free sweet honey wing sauce that I had to use last night. Same things, just made it into some wraps and threw some of the Ranch Quest protein chips because you guys know those are my jam right now. And then also filled up my water a second time because I killed it in the sauna. Today I added some of the strawberry lemonade relight just because I really want the blackberry because it's my jam, but I'm getting low, and so until I remember to make an order, and I have so many of these that I need to go through anyways, so we're throwing, and this one's really good too, the strawberry lemonade. So I threw some of that in there, filled my water up. This entire lunch is 378 calories, 45 grams of protein, and 8 net carbs. Same old for snack. One of these days I'll switch it up, but today is not that day. I already have it pre-plugged into the Carb Manager, and I don't have the brain space to come up with new snacks. But hopefully next week I'll find some new ones for you guys. Also sipping on a 0 sugar root beer here, and just gonna kill these snacks and knock out some pages, and then we'll whip dinner up here in a bit. All right, guys, so as you know, lunch is all I've had, and those snacks, and your girl's just like next level starving, and I still have a ton of calories to hit. So I'm going in with some unsweetened applesauce. This is the Good and Gather brand. And then on top, I have 14 grams of the Purely Elizabeth granola, the original kind. I haven't had it in forever, but it's bomb, so I don't know why not. But this is 148 calories. Gonna work on this and then start dinner here in just a bit. 7:30, dinner is done. We just went with simple old plain beef tacos tonight. I have the Carb Counter Street tacos, taco meat, fat-free cheese, some of the Good and Gather chunky corn and black bean salsa. You guys know I love this. I get it from Target. Also have some light daisy sour cream on there, sweet potato fries, G. Hughes sugar-free ketchup, 491 calories for the entire plate, 48 grams of protein, and 34 net carbs. I mean, can y'all even with this? We got that baby to rise way better tonight, but I'm still tweaking it maybe a little bit. Wait till I eat it, I'll let you guys know. But you can see like the sprinkles from the birthday cake mix in there, and it smells delicious. A little bit of cinnamon on top with the whipped topping and strawberries. Oh yes. And this plate is 202 calories and 23 net carbs. Showered, got everything done, knocked out our pages. As you can see, our steps are done. Getting ready to go in with the chocolate yasso bar. And I forgot to tell you guys earlier, I got my order of all my bites. You'll see in my next grocery haul all the flavors that I got. But I got some of the cookie dough chunk, yes please, and I already tried one of these earlier when I got them. They are 80 calories, 8 grams of protein, and 2.5 net carbs, yes please, and they are bomb. But I forgot to tell you guys that earlier when they got delivered. But our ending macros for the day are 173 grams protein, 53 grams fat, 1779 on the calories, 128 net carbs for an awesome day of eating. We've killed our water, and that will be a wrap to Tuesday night. Good morning, guys. Happy hump day. It is Wednesday. It is already now 11:50. I actually wasn't going to vlog today because I thought that I had a bunch of other stuff planned for the day, and that I was gonna have to meet my trainer at 1, which then I don't film for you guys when I'm with the trainer anyways, my workout. So I was just going to wait and vlog tomorrow because I'm filming a bunch of other stuff today, and I thought again that my schedule was going to be a lot different. I'm actually meal prepping right now. But my trainer, we had to reschedule everything again, so I'll be meeting with her on Friday. So I am actually going to go and do push day today at the gym, so I'm gonna bring you guys along. I did already have breakfast. I just had some oatmeal with some PEScience maple and brown sugar protein for oats, which I love. I just threw the bag away. I actually have another one on the way, but it hasn't shipped yet, but that's like my favorite one. I had my Opti Greens and Opti Reds, working on a Zevia. Have the little grandbaby down here digging in something, but I'm gonna knock out this meal prep and then we'll head to the gym. Say hi. You're so cute. All right, sit up here with Nene. Let's help. Ready? We got to get a scoop of this. We have a scoop of the PEScience high volume. You guys probably can't even see that. That is the high volume. And I'm gonna do a scoop of the Prolific.
Hi, baby.
The Prolific. We are gonna stack these together. I shared it on my Instagram the other day, and a lot of people asked if I mixed them together, and you do mix them together. I mean, you could just do one if you want, depending on what you're going for. But your girl needs both.
Sorry.
Sorry, it's okay. What is that?
Bye-bye.
Yeah? We are just gonna shake this bad boy up.
Hi. 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 Hi.
Am I?
Okay, sorry is a sorry does. She just wanna cut up in the car, I told her start it up. I don't wanna see it from your eyes unless it's Cartier. Ran into my old chick, she said you ain't playing fair. Playing fair, playing fair. Nah, I ain't playing fair. Playing fair, playing fair. Nah, I ain't playing fair. Asked her why she staying there, she said she don't know. I had to ask some more, but I really had to go and get my bop on. Yeah, I get my bop on. If she needs some good, tell her she got hop on. She know I'm the top dog, I know she a hot one. But Lindsay's on the feet, and you know I got the socks on. Yeah, I get my bop on. Yeah, I get my bop on. If she needs some good, tell her she can hop on. She know I'm the top dog, I know she a hot one. But Lindsay's on the feet, and you know I got the socks on.
She said with my hot sauce, she ain't with no knockoff. See them, we gon' pop off. Uber getting dropped off, kicking in the door, we ain't knock on it. Ice on your beat, and you know it got the bop to it. Running up the streams like the stock market. They ain't with no beef, tell them stop talking. Rock a goatee like I'm Hulk Hogan. Put on R&B, then I hit her with the slow stroking. Ooh. Then I told her she could hop on it,
bop on. Yeah, I get my bop on. If she needs some good, tell her she could hop on. She know I'm the top dog, I know she a hot one. But Lindsay's on the feet, and you know I got the socks on. Yeah, I get my bop on. Yeah, I get my bop on. If she needs some
motivation on the trail.
I mean, I guess. All right, guys, push day is in the books. As you saw, started off with, I didn't film everything because I had like 45 minutes tops to knock out a killer workout and get back to the house so that my high school daughter, who has the grandbaby, her niece, she can go to work. So she kept the baby for me while I ran to the gym to knock out my push day session. But it was an awesome workout. I did dips, which I haven't done in some weeks, and I was supposed to be doing every week, and I wasn't. And it's crazy how you take a few weeks off, and like how hard they are, how you have to push yourself. You don't use it, you lose it. But we got it done. We did it. We killed the push-ups. We did the bench press. We did some cable work. Just focused on chest and tris because I'm going to do shoulders by themselves. Like I said earlier, we rescheduled with the trainer for Friday, so legs will be Friday, so I'll do shoulders tomorrow, and then I'll have my rest days over the weekend. That'll work out perfect, and I'm good with that anyways because I'm feeling better and I'm ready just to like kill it in the gym. I'm starting to like lean out and lose some of that extra fluffiness that I put on through the holidays. I haven't shed all of the weight and leaned out like I want to, but I'm seeing progress, and that fires me up and just gives me my own motivation. Seeing results just pushes me and like resets the fire. So we had a good workout, even though it was super short. Have my water. I did not even like begin to kill it in there. So I have pretty much this whole half gallon to still chug. But I just wanted to say really quick, thank you to all of you guys. I've had so many comments and so many people message me on Instagram and just reach out and say they're praying for my daughter, my family, and just super sweet comments about the rough week that I've had, and that a lot of you have also found that the first couple weeks of 2022 are not what you thought they would be, and you've come up against resistance and obstacles and hardships that you have to overcome. And it just goes to show that it's part of life, the roller coaster of life, and it's just part of the journey, and you ebb and flow and keep on moving. And somebody made a comment that stuck with me that I absolutely love, and she said, focusing on the good, dealing with the bad, and moving on. That's literally like sums up everything, and that is such a good, awesome mindset to have, because you're gonna have good, you're gonna have bad, and you gotta keep moving, you know. And that's just like such a good attitude to have. You don't let the bad bog you down, you just take it all with stride and keep on moving. And I love that, and I just appreciate all of you guys and your uplifting and encouraging comments. And I read every single one of them. I try to reply to all of them. I also got a message on Instagram from one of my sweet followers, telling me about some issues that she had with her children and just words of encouragement. And she also said something that I was talking to you guys about yesterday, about being thankful that I am home to be able to watch after my grandbaby and be there for my daughter, you know, reshaping that perspective and being grateful that I work from home and that I'm able to do that. And it just was confirmation that what I was thinking, I was like right on track with. I call those God winks. I love that. And it just was super awesome, because that's exactly how I was feeling yesterday, and knew that that's what I needed to do, was just reshape my perspective. I've been feeling like that for days, but I was just talking to you guys about it yesterday, and that was definitely just confirmation. So that was amazing. But got to get back to the house. Daughter has to go to work, and we're gonna whip up some lunch, and then we'll get little dude from school, and still have to knock out our steps, do our pages, all of that. I know there are a lot of you guys that are struggling, that were doing 3 for 30 or just whatever you started at the beginning of the year. A lot less people tagging on IG now, and a lot of people commenting that they are super struggling. So I know we're like into the 3rd week of the year, and again, everybody's having different things come at them, but stopping will not get you there any quicker. You cannot stop. We are our own worst enemies, and as soon as stuff gets a little bit hard, boy, we self-sabotage. So don't do that, because you will regret it. If you fell off or you were struggling, that's okay. Just get back on. Start right now. Go get some movement in. Go meal prep, something super easy. Go sit down and write 10 things of why you started this health journey. Remind yourself. Get yourself fired up. Be your own internal motivation, and just keep going. One foot in front of the other, one step at a time, one day at a time. Win today. Worry about tomorrow when tomorrow gets here. Try to win today. Get yourself back on track. Build yourself a little momentum, and then do it again tomorrow, and then let that build on top of each other and get the ball rolling so that you can get back in the game. All right, guys, so here's what we're working with for our post-workout meal. I meal prepped turkey burgers with some Canadian bacon, threw some of the Sargento thin 40-calorie sliced cheese on there, topped it with some mustard. Super simple bunless burger. And then I have the Ranch Quest protein chips, because I've literally been going in with those every day. This is 436 calories, 58 grams of protein, and 6 net carbs. Yes, please. I'm actually not even that hungry, but I know I need to get my protein in and fuel myself to knock out the rest of the stuff that I have to do today. So we're going to go in with this baby, and I'm still working on my first half gallon, so I really got to get to chugging on that. It's 4:45, just got back a little bit ago from getting little dude from school. Now I'm going in with my afternoon snack, and y'all, I'm obsessed with these little Built Bites. They're like the perfect little taste, like they're pretty substantial, and I can switch it up. That way I can have more than one flavor. So I'm going in with a cookie dough chunk, which you guys know is my jam, and then salted caramel, which is another one that I love that I haven't had in forever. So this one is 70 calories. This one is 80 calories. Also going in with the Sargento light string cheese, 0 sugar Dr. Pepper. It's my last one. And then I finally did chug my water down almost to the bottom, and then threw some electrolytes in there, mixed it up, topped it back off. So now that it's almost 5 o'clock, we're starting to make some headway on water. But I'm going with these snacks and go knock out my pages for the day. All right, guys, I have to read you this part out of the book. I am reading the David Goggins Can't Hurt Me book, and I have read it before, or I listened to it on audiobook before, and I wanted to physically read it. So that's what I am doing now. I'm about halfway through. But again, another confirmation. I was just chatting with you guys about this yesterday, and I want to read this part to you because he articulates this way better than I did. So the main objective here is to slowly start to remove the governor from your brain. First, a quick reminder of how this process works. In 1999, when I weighed 297 pounds, my first run was a quarter mile. Fast forward to 2007, I ran 205 miles in 39 hours nonstop. I didn't get there overnight. I don't expect you to either. Your job is to push past your normal stopping point. Whether you're running on a treadmill or doing a set of push-ups, get to the point where you're so tired and in pain that your mind is begging you to stop. Then just push 5 to 10% further. If the most push-ups you've ever done is 100 in a workout, do 105 or 110. If you normally run 30 miles each week, run 10% more next week. This gradual ramp up will help prevent injury and allow your body and mind to slowly adapt to your new workload. It also rests your baseline, which is important because you're about to increase your workload another 5 to 10% the following week and the one after that. There is so much pain and suffering involved in physical challenges that it's the best training to take command of your inner dialogue. And the newfound mental strength and confidence you gain by continuing to push yourself physically will carry over to other aspects in your life. You will realize that if you were underperforming in your physical challenges, there's a good chance you were underperforming at school and work too. The bottom line is that life is one big mind game. The only person you're playing against is yourself. Stick with this process, and soon what you thought was impossible will be something you do every freaking day of your life. That's literally awesome. That's what we were just talking about, pushing past the pain of uncomfortableness to reach a higher potential. I just had to read that part to you guys really quick. But I'm gonna go ahead and knock out these pages and then go knock out my steps so we can keep crushing this 3 for 30 challenge. It's about 7:45 and we just plated up dinner here. I made an Alfredo meatball bake. I know that might sound like a little bit weird, but we tasted it. It already tastes pretty good. I'll let you know when I have it with the bonza pasta. I just made some of these elbow bonza pasta because I already had the box open. So I just wanted to go ahead and use those up. Just paired it with a side salad here. I'm also going in with a scoop of my ancient bone broth collagen. I don't think I've shown it in a while. So for all my newbies, this is what I take. I normally take like a scoop or two every day. I haven't been taking it as much the last week or so, but I needed to up my protein some and I needed to take it. So I have a scoop here that I just mix with hot water, then throw in a couple ice cubes, chug it back. On the salad, I threw some of these bacon bits, and then I'm going to top it with some of this Walden Farms ranch dressing. And this is coming in at 612 calories, 40 grams of protein, and 47 net carbs. All right, guys, that dinner was awesome, and it came together like super duper quick. I'll show that in a what's for dinner video here soon. I was going to do the birthday cake mug cake again, but I haven't had the rice cake in a couple nights, so wanted to go in with that. Threw some Dunk-a-Spoon nut butter on top, which is almost wiped out. I did place another order, so prayerfully it'll be coming soon. But I'm having one rice cake with that, and then I'm also going to go in with a Yasso bar. Knocked out my step goal, as you can see there. So we are finishing the night off at 163 grams protein, 65 grams fat, 1748 on the calories, and 117 net carbs for an awesome day of eating and a wrap to Wednesday night. Morning, friends. Happy Thursday. We are getting ready to head to the gym. We are going to do cardio and shoulders today. My whole routine is kind of getting mixed up this week, but we should be back to normal programming next week for workouts. Because I like doing pull day, which is back and biceps, push day, chest, shoulders, and tris, leg day, and then having a full body day where I hit everything again for a second time a week. That's what I really like doing it. But I broke it up the last couple weeks because I haven't been hitting shoulders as much on push day as I like to. So I need to be doing that and then rearranging stuff with the trainer, all of that. But anyways, we are getting ready to head to the gym. It's about 9 something. We dropped little dude off at school, came back and got ready because I need to go ahead and go knock it out and get back. Are you saying good morning? Hi. Say good morning. But I need to go knock it out so that I can come back to the house and knock out a ton of work. I had my protein coffee this morning, so I'm essentially going fasted, not like real fasting, not having anything. Yes, baby? Yep, you got your water in there. Yes, that's yours. But I have my water, of course, in my hydro jug. I do have Redmonds this morning, pre-workout, which I haven't started sipping on yet. I think, going to next week, starting Monday, I am going to try to cut out all energy drinks and caffeinated sodas. The only caffeine I'll have is like 1 coffee in the morning and my pre-workout. Do we think I can do it? I don't know. Caffeine has been, to date, I feel like the hardest thing for me to cut out Like, and I've quit a lot of hard things. Like, believe me, it's probably harder than even smoking. I don't know. It's like crazy. The more I try to not drink caffeine, I feel like the more I drink caffeine, and I consume an insane amount of caffeine. I really, really need to cut it back. So I'm going to try to go a whole week without energy drinks. We'll see how that goes next week. So stay tuned for next week's vlog. But we're going to hit probably like 20 minutes cardio, and then just hit like a 30-minute shoulder pump, and out the door we go, so that we can knock out the rest of our to-do list today. I hope you guys are crushing it this morning and staying fired up about your goals that you had 2.5 weeks ago. I am seeing people drop off like flies already, and we're only about 3 weeks into the new year. I think everybody thinks that motivational high and energetic high that we all start off on the first of the year, like, carries through, and it doesn't. Your goals have to be deeper than surface level. They have to be deep. You have to like really want them, and you have to do good enough, long enough, where it just becomes who you are. And the alternative isn't even an option. Like, you just do for long enough to create habits that it just becomes who you are, and not doing it feels worse than actually getting up and making yourself do it. Like, it's just a part of who you are. You've decided that you are a healthy and fit person. You're gonna show up that way every single day. Even if you have setbacks, even if you don't show up 110% every single day, you're still, the majority of the time, what you do consistently, not once in a while. If you mess up once in a while, that's just what we call life. It's not what you do once in a while that defines you. It's what you do consistently that makes you up who you are and what actually brings results. So you just have to keep showing up. You have to decide who you are, who you want to be, and what you want to chase. And then you have to relentlessly pursue that. And it eventually becomes who you are. It doesn't ever mean that it gets easier. Even people that have done this forever, they're not immune to lack of motivation or lack of discipline or self-doubt or any of that stuff. It still is always there. You just do it anyways, and you just get better at doing it anyways. So that's what we're gonna do this morning. So if you haven't got up yet and moved today, let's go, guys. Get up, get moving, and let's get to the gym, get our movement in. Then we'll come back, crush our food goals, our to-do list, and all the other things for the 3 for 30 challenge. So don't drop off yet, guys. Keep at it. Are you ready?
Right.
I'm ready. Totally annihilated my shoulders. There's my workout there. Actually was almost done on my last exercise. I had a couple sets left to do, and the kid club attendant came to get me because little lady was getting super tired and was definitely wanting Nini. So we had cut it a couple minutes short, but we still got a killer workout in. We are back now. She is napping, so I'm going to eat this awesome meal here and then knock out as much work as I can. I have the sausage egg scramble that I meal prepped on some of these Egg Life Southwest style egg wraps. I showed the regular ones last week. These are 30 calories. They're like super substantial, 5 grams of protein. Get these from Aldi's. I'll let you guys know how this Southwest one was. I know a bunch of you had tried it it and told me down in the comments that you loved them. So I threw some fresh spinach on there. I have some unsweetened applesauce here. I just used the Good and Gather brand from Target. Threw some of this buttery steakhouse Kinder seasoning on there because y'all, this stuff is next level, like so bomb. This entire plate is 389 calories, 42 grams of protein, and 17 net carbs. It's about 5 to 3 and I just got back from knocking out my steps. I'm still not like completely starving because of having breakfast so late when I got back from the workout, but I am going to go in with some of my snacks and a protein shake instead, and that will be my lunch and snack, and I'll be good till dinner. But I did a scoop of this PEScience strawberry cheesecake. This stuff is bomb. If you guys haven't tried it, always have a link down below. In it, I just added a cup of almond milk, some water, a frozen banana. I always, when my bananas are starting to get like super ripe, I just peel them, throw them in a Ziploc, and throw them in the freezer, and then use them for smoothies or whatever. I'm also going in with my snack today, the little Built Bites. I like having these just so that you can have like a couple different flavors. They're perfect. So again, salted caramel and cookie dough chunk, just like yesterday. I'm also going to have one of the Members Mark string cheese that I got from Sam's, and then also of course the Ranch Quest chips. So all of this lunch slash snack is 601 calories, 67 grams of protein, and 44 net carbs. I also did fill my water a second time, and I threw in some of the strawberry lemonade Relight electrolytes. Don't skip out on these, guys. Also, if you're having trouble getting your water down, definitely add some of these for the flavor. They're super good, and that will help you get more water in. It's 8 o'clock and we just plated up dinner. Made some home fries in the air fryer. You guys know we have been loving these in the air fryer. Have some G. Hughes sugar-free ketchup here, and then just threw together a super quick wrap. I have some Black and Tyson chicken strips on there, some shredded romaine, some of this Mediterranean herb feta cheese. This is not the low-fat one, but I put like 8 grams on there. It was like 20 calories or something, and it's awesome. So topped it with that, and then this is the wrap that I'm using. This is the spinach and herb extreme wellness. They're 50 calories a piece. I got these from Sam's. I already killed my gallon today. I've finished both jugs, so I am going in with a 0 sugar root beer. I haven't had a soda yet today, so I'm trying not to drink a ton of those. But this entire dinner is 419 calories, 42 grams of protein, and 42 net carbs. I did also top the wrap with some of the Walden Farms Ranch. You guys know this is 0 calories, 0 net carbs, all the things. Going in with the last thing that I'm going to have this evening, a rice cake with some of the French toast nut butter. We are down to like our last couple nut butters. I have an order on the way. We have 2 of these that we need to go through. This one is not like my favorite. I don't know. I've only had it a couple times, so I mean, none of them are terrible, and we definitely won't let any of them go to waste, but it's not like in my top 3, that's for sure. But I did have a Yasso bar also. We ran out and had to run to the store, and I ate that on the way there, and I'm just having 1 rice cake to finish off the night. So my ending macros are coming in at 193 grams protein, 46 grams fat, 1777 on the calories, and 128 net carbs for a wrap to Thursday night. Good morning, fam. Happy Friday. We are on our way back from dropping little dude off at school. Say hi, good morning. OMG, we've made it to the end of the week of week 3 of 2022 and the 3 for 30 challenge. Yes. Hi. And your girl is so sore. My upper body, thank God, I've never been so happy it's leg day, because my upper body is like annihilated from this week. From pull day, push day, shoulder day, all the pull-up game, push-up game, like holy hot tamale. I'm so glad though, I already see myself progressing with the pull-ups, which I'm stoked about. I'm glad that my trainer started me right from the beginning, getting back into the pull-up game, because a lot of you know, all of my OGs that have followed forever, that my goal last year was to be able to do 1 pull-up. When I finally achieved that goal, I just kind of like stopped messing with pull-ups. I don't know why, because I wanted to do more, but I was like, I got that one, and then I kind of just like let it fall to the wayside and didn't really pursue it anymore. Which I have a pull-up bar on my closet door in my bedroom going into my closet, and before I could do 1, I would make myself do a pull-up every time I walked in my closet. So I am making myself do that again So now I can do like 2 pull-ups, and I'm trying to go for 3 and just keep building up that strength and be able to knock out some pull-ups, because they are dang hard, that's for sure. But those scalp pulls really help. Negatives, -3s, assisted pull-up machine, all of that stuff helps. But my entire upper body has been dead because of that. So that's all about pursuing goals though, right? You gotta fight through the pain if you want it bad enough, and your girl does. So here we are. So I have to meet with the trainer at 12:45 today for leg day, and I'll have this week's crazy easy meal prep that I did. That video will be going live today, so if you guys haven't checked it out, go check it out. I'll link it up above, and I also have a whole meal prep playlist, so you can go and check that out. Okay, so we're back to the house now. I am sipping on a bang this morning. You guys know I'm gonna try to give up energy drinks next week, so I figured why not in the week with a bang, figuratively and literally. So we are sipping on a bang this morning. We are about to go in and whip up some breakfast, get a little bit of work done, straighten the house up, do all of the things, and then we will go crush us a leg day. So we have the same exact breakfast on repeat that we had yesterday: the unsweetened applesauce, the meal prep sausage scramble with spinach, and the Southwest style egg wraps. Y'all, these are fire, especially for the macros. So good. And this stuff right here is so legit. I've been literally adding it on everything. It is so bomb. But same exact breakfast, 389 calories. Have my water here that I'm going to be working on. It is now not quite 10 yet, so we're gonna eat this breakfast. All right, guys, we are finally making it out the door to go meet the trainer for leg day. And I was just thinking about something and having a thought, because so many people and don't want to bother with moving their body. They sit around, they mumble and grumble all the time for a million different reasons. And none of us are like guaranteed our mobility or our health or our bodies working in a functioning manner for our entire life. And if you already suffer from ailments, then you feel this like acutely already in your life. And for the rest of us that don't and are able and blessed enough to move our bodies, and then we just sit around and mumble and grumble and let time pass while our bodies deteriorate, rather than getting up and moving them and doing something about it while you still can, because literally in a moment's notice, any given minute of the day, it can be taken from you. And then you'll sit around with regret while you also won't be able to move, or you'll be limited, or whatever the case could be, God forbid. But it happens every day to people, and then you could lose a limb, or you could get sick, or your body can stop functioning in the way that you would hope that it would. And then you're just gonna have that on top of it. You're gonna be loaded down with regret that you didn't make the most of your body and your life and your health while you were still blessed enough to have the opportunity to. And I'm just feeling that like so strong today. Thankful that I can get up and go to the gym and knock out a leg session, that I can get up and walk around, that I can cook for myself, that I literally have the ability to stand up straight and walk. And what even just brought all this on is I just saw a bunch of construction workers on the side of the road, and one of the guys that were working could not stand up straight. Like, he was walking completely like bent over, and it just made me think, like, we all just sit around and mumble and grumble and complain so much and have no idea how blessed we truly are. Like, there are so many people that cannot get up and do the things that you're like putting off and complaining about. And if you just sit with that thought for a minute, like truly let it sink in, like it will make you want to get up and take advantage of this moment right now, because that's all you're guaranteed in the body that you have right now. I shared a thing yesterday on IG of a man working out with no legs, and he was ripped. I'm talking shredded his upper body, and was killing it doing workouts. Like, what excuse were you using again? It's unbelievable. If you want it in your heart and mind, no matter, like, you can pull it off. Like, we put such limitations on our bodies, even if we are suffering from different ailments. Even then you can like push it I've seen so many people with so many different stories and with only partial limbs and still killing it at life in what ways that they could. And I don't know, just a reminder today to stop complaining. There's always something to be grateful for, and there's always a way to be better no matter your circumstance. So if you were tempted to feel sorry for yourself and make a bunch of excuses today, don't. Get up and do something to make yourself better than you were yesterday. All right, y'all, your girl is a drenched, hot, sweaty mess. We just literally did an hour and 41 minutes of absolute torture annihilation. Right when you think you're like fit and strong, boy, you can be humbled real quick when you try some new stuff. My trainer just absolutely put it on me and annihilated my legs in such a good way. I'm going to be doing that exact same circuit now for the next few weeks, and I'm like shook at how it was insane. So awesome. If you guys want me to film a dedicated video, I know I've been talking about that since last year, filming dedicated workout videos, and I've just never taken the time to do it. But I know on my live, a lot of you guys were asking too. So if you want me to, now that I am sticking to a set few circuits for each muscle group that I'm going to be doing, which for a lot of you newbies that are just starting, do not get bogged down in that stuff. I just had a comment yesterday about, I don't feel like I have a structure or routine, like what should I do? I feel like I'm wasting my time. First of all, remember that something is better than nothing every single day. If you're at the gym putting in work, you're ahead of 90% of the population. So don't feel like you're wasting your time. A lot of times newbies can get completely bogged down in like all the gym jargon, drop sets, supersets, progressive overload, pyramid. Don't stress about all that stuff. Just get in there and start. That's the first initial thing. You don't have to have a rhyme or reason plan or program. Like, just get in there and start. A lot of times people think they have to wait for the perfect program, trainer, opportunity, and then you wait 2 years. You could have already been in there just starting on your own and would have been that much ahead of the game when you do finally decide that you want to elevate and level up your fitness and either go with the trainer or get a program or really start focusing on structured routines and progressive overloads and all of that stuff. Do not let that stuff bog you down. You can deep dive into it later. If you want to start right out from jump in that stuff and learn it and get a trainer, whatever, absolutely more power to you. But for a lot of people don't, and they just are nervous and want to get in there and just start somewhere. So just do it and don't let all of that, it can get very confusing, and you can listen to 46 people in the fitness industry and get 46 different pieces of advice about the same exercise or about this or that. There's more than one ways to skin a cat. So just remember that. Just starting is better than nothing. That goes with your diet and nutrition too, which I'm also going to make some dedicated videos about, because I think people get way too bogged down and they just overcomplicate stuff. Then they just procrastinate and don't do anything, or get decision fatigue because they're just overthinking stuff, overcomplicating stuff. It doesn't have to be that. I didn't start off doing what I do now. I didn't eat the way that I do now. I didn't move my body the way that I do now. You will learn as you go. And that's the whole point. You're supposed to be evolving and growing as you go. So just remember that. Don't overcomplicate stuff. But I definitely will film some of my workout circuits if you guys want me to. And I'll also do some beginner guides too, because I know that's like the #1 question that I get. Where do I start? Where do I start? So that'll be coming. But we're almost back to the house. I totally killed my water and I am starving. So I'm ready to go fuel up. And there is our epic leg day workout. Yes, please. Your girl's absolutely starving. I have some leftover barbecue pork, the Members Mark that I got from Sam's Club, some of the coleslaw that I prepped up. Just threw that together on one of the Extreme Wellness wraps. This is a spinach and herb. These are really, really good. And then just threw it, of course, with some Ranch Quest protein chips. This is 398 calories, 44 grams of protein, and 15 net carbs. Killed my water in the gym, so as you can tell, I just filled it up again. Threw in some of those strawberry lemonade Relight electrolytes to replenish after all that sweating that I just did and water that I killed. And we are going in with this. We still have our step goal to knock out. We still have our reading pages to knock out. We have prepping plan planning, editing, cleaning, all the things to do. And it is now 2:50. So I'm going to eat this lunch, try to knock out a couple things before we go grab little guy from school. It's 5 o'clock. I just got back from dropping little dude off at karate. Daddy is picking him up. So I am back home, going in with a snack. I'm going to knock out some pages here in just a couple minutes. I have 2 of the Members Mark light string cheeses. And then I just got my new order of Built Bars in. These are the white chocolate raspberry cheesecake. Yes, please. So excited. I had a little bite of my husband's last night just to try it. He was obsessed. He said that it's his favorite out of all of them. So I'll let you guys know what I think after I eat this baby. And I'm going in with a caffeine-free, zero sugar root beer. And oh, do I really wish there was some caffeine in here. Your girl is dragging today. I had the bang earlier this morning, and then I haven't had any caffeine since. I didn't have any pre-workout or anything. You guys know I'm trying to minimize the caffeine, so we're just going to have to keep rolling with it. But OMG. But I'm going to go in with this and knock out some pages, and then we're having baked shrimp scampi for dinner. So I'll show you that as soon as I plate it up. It's about 7:40 and dinner is done. We were going to go knock out our steps before eating, but it's been raining, so we've just been knocking out some reading. I've been walking around the house some. Hopefully it'll stop raining and we can go out and finish our steps. But I made baked shrimp scampi with spaghetti squash and then just paired it with some of the Keto Culture hot dog buns. Threw a Laughing Cow cheese on there and then topped it with some of this Kinder's Buttery Steakhouse. I've been obsessed with this. I've been adding on everything. It's so bomb. But this entire dinner is coming in at 487 calories, 51 grams of protein, and 28 net carbs. Just got back from knocking out our steps. As you can see, we're way over the step goal there. I'm not having my birthday cake mug cake with strawberries and whipped cream because the family already went through all the strawberries. I don't have any left. So I just switched it up to some rice cakes because they never disappoint. And I'm also going to have a Yasso fudge bar here in just a little bit. Knocked out my pages, did all the tasks for 3 for 30. And here are my ending macros for the night. We hit 179 grams protein, 1778 on the calories, dead even, and 97 net carbs for a wrap to Friday night. All right, guys, that is a wrap for week 3 of the 3 for 30 challenge. This is Editing Jen coming to you guys. I just realized that I never even did the outro for this video. That's just on par for my life for the last few weeks, you guys know. This week was definitely better for sure. Definitely feeling back to myself more physically, which helps my mental space and my head just to be back in the game. Still trying to navigate different challenges and stuff that have come up just to my normal routine and all of that, but all of that stuff is manageable and workable, and we are doing it and pushing through and just adjusting. And that's what you have to do. Winners adjust, and you just have to kind of roll with the punches, go with the flow, and figure it out as you go and just make it work. And that's what we're doing. We've had some really killer workouts this last week. Definitely glad to be getting back to my normal self physically, because that's like a game changer in life, just in general. So glad for that. But I hope you guys are crushing it and killing it and stepping into week 4 like ready to rock and roll, not throwing in the towel, pushing yourself, chasing more, remembering why you are on this road of fitness and health, and just sticking with it no matter how hard it gets or what pops up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for all the encouraging and awesome comments. I just was going through comments again on my other video and over on IG, and you guys are the most awesome, uplifting, and encouraging community, and you guys are just amazing. So thank you so very much. If you're brand new here, make sure to subscribe so you can become part of this awesome community that we're building here. We're all leveling up together and just trying to be a little better today than we were yesterday or last week or the week before. So I would love to have you as part of the YouTube crew here. Make sure to click your notifications. Hit me up over on IG at InWithJen. I'll pop my handle on the screen here. And make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you guys like these vlogs. I know this one was a lot longer, so if you guys enjoy those longer vlogs, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That definitely helps me out. And as always, thank you so very much for watching, and I will catch y'all in the next video.
Sometimes it really feels like I lose control.